Looks like I'm on. Hey, happy Valentine's Day, folks. Listen, I'm not doing an actual show tonight. I'm just on here for a few moments. I wanted to talk really quickly about political parties in the state of Indiana. If you live in the state of Indiana, any of the 92 counties, to my knowledge, we are getting ready to be going into a period of party reorganization. And what that means is your local Democratic parties, your local Republican parties at the state level are going to be, in the next month, meeting to vote. And the people that vote are the party precinct committee people. Okay? And only those that are elected or appointed precinct committee people can vote. Now, the issue with this is the party leadership, the chairman, the chairwomen of the parties, the individual parties, they keep this information under lock and key, and they only give it to their specific people that they like, their friends, their supporters. They don't give this information out to anybody, everybody. It's they say it's not public releasable. I think this is all a load of crap. And I want to speak to all party leadership. I'm speaking about Republican Party. I'm speaking about the Democratic Party. I'm speaking to those in Delaware County. I'm speaking to those in Madison County. The other night, I had on my show two candidates that are currently running for the leadership position in Madison County. That was Lisa Rinker and Dr. John Ackerman. And I am very supportive of Lisa Rinker and John Ackerman. Okay? Let me tell you, however, I would be more than happy and would be more than willing to call them out, to go after them, to cut them down just as easily as I would Russ, or just as easily as I would Terry Austin of the Democratic Party over in Madison County, just as easily as I would Ed Carroll of the Republican Party here in Delaware County, or Anna Quirk of the Democratic Party over here in Delaware County. I am so jealous. I am so jealous of the people in Madison County, because the people in Madison County did not sit around with their thumbs up their asses waiting for the last second, the 11th hour, to then pull the trigger and say, we want to change our leadership. How can we change our leadership? No, what they did was they organized. And last year, they ran loads and loads and loads of people for precinct committee member, precinct committee men, precinct committee woman, okay? I hate that. Let me just talk for a moment. I'm not going to do the whole thing of today. I'm not going to try to make it gender specific. I say committeemen, and I mean committee woman, committeemen. I hate that. I'm just going to say committeemen, and if you like it, great. If you don't, great. They ran so many people for the precinct committee person, committeeman chair, and so on, that they won a bunch of seats. They ended up with like 10% more, 10 over what 50% is. So they have the cards in their hands. They are able to go in on March 1st and they should be able to make a difference. Now, you have all of these people over there in Madison County, and I'm going to talk about Madison County, then I'm going to talk about Delaware County, so hang with me. They have the chance to make a difference. Russ is running around doing all of this stuff, trying to cheat, trying to give him the leg up. As long as the people who won will act like adults and will plan to be there at 9 o'clock on Saturday, March 1st at Mill Creek Civic Center, and they will walk in with their valid ID. Don't go in with an expired ID. I'm sure that they'll throw you out. Don't go in with make sure it's valid and it's good. Because if so, you'll be able to vote. And if one more than 50%, if 51% of the people that will be voting vote for Lisa and Dr. Ackerman, then they will be the new leadership of the party. Lisa and Dr. Ackerman can work this to their benefit, and it takes all kinds. Listen, I understand that people, when they get close to making a change, when they get close to tasting the power, the win, the victory, they start to feel like, well, maybe we need to back off the brakes. Maybe we need to be nice. No, let me tell you something. Toxic positivity is why we are where we're at. People don't get respect that don't deserve haven't earned the respect. You don't just give blanket respect out to people because that's the way it is. All right. And you don't just engage in toxic positivity because that's why we are where we're at. It's time to cut that crap out. Go in. This is a war, ladies and gentlemen. This is a war. You must go in ready to take your enemy out, figuratively speaking, politically speaking. Okay? So I understand that it's like the 11th hour here, and people are like, well, maybe we need to back off. Don't be doing that. Lisa, John, those that are supporting Lisa and John, unscrew the bayonet, stick it in your mouth, crawl through the dirt, strap that M5 to your chest, crawl through the dirt, under the barbed wire. Let's rock and roll. Let's make a change over there. Okay? Now, as far as the Democrat Party over there, I have no clue what they're doing. Terry Austin's in charge. I think there's like 2 Democrats in Madison County. They're actually part of the Republican Party. The Democrats in Madison County are part of the Republican Auxiliary. I don't even know what's going on. So we won't even talk about them. I don't care what happens to them. Be part of something, don't be part of something, exist, don't exist. Terry Austin's ridiculous. Whatever. Keep on rock and rolling. All right. So that's my take on that. Delaware County. Okay. I'm going to tell you, there has been, I'm just going to say, a push in Delaware County to get rid of Ed Carroll. Ed Carroll is not liked. He is not respected. Ed Carroll is a horrible elected official. He's never won the seat against an actual opponent. Okay? He is a loser that has convinced people that he holds all the secrets, that he holds all the knowledge, that he is the end-all be-all political figure, and he's not. He is horrible at his elected political job. He's horrible at the party leadership job. Just like Victor Whitehead, there's a grouping of people, they're considered outsiders for various reasons, and there's various subsects of these outsiders. I'm an outsider to the Republican Party. Brand is an outsider to the Republican Party, but I'm sure that Brand doesn't look at me and him in the same boat, and that's kind of the problem. Let me speak. I'm speaking directly to Stephen Brand right now. Stephen Brand and those on the outside of the party. The people who think, well, we can't beat Ed right now. You know what? We can't, because we all dropped the ball. We didn't run people, enough people. We didn't engage in getting precinct committee people to run so that we would have the cards in our hands. So this reorganization party in Delaware County is going to come and go. Ed's not going to be challenged, and he's going to have another 4 years as chair. Let me tell you why. First of all, I don't agree to that, and I don't agree with that. Number one, that might be true. That might be right. We might not have enough to put someone ahead of him in a victorious spot at this reorganizational party. But just because he wins on March 1st doesn't mean we have to put up with him for another 4 years. The month after he wins, if all of the precinct committee people and all of the elected Republicans and all of the outsider Republicans go and demand him to resign, to step down, then that needs to happen. And if it doesn't happen, there needs to be no more money in the Republican Party. There needs to be no more attending Republican meetings. There needs to be no more helping Ed or Jessica out or whatever. Okay? Let me tell you, the whole idea of political parties at the local level is ridiculous, honestly. This whole idea of gatekeeping politics is nonsense. So apparently the outsiders are done pushing back on Ed, and we're going to say, oh, well, we're going to all be friendly and we're going to be a nice, warm family once again. Bull crap. Ed's not going to do anything different. Political parties at the local level are ridiculous. And we, in my opinion, as conservatives, should laugh in the face at that, because we should believe that anybody out there can file to run for office, and we should welcome that. And the fact that Ed Carroll doesn't do that, the fact that they gatekeep, to hell with that. And let me tell you, it's not like the Democrat Party's any better. They're in shambles. The Democrat Party is in shambles. Anna Quirk is a disaster. Her and her husband's in the process of getting a divorce. She's blowing up her family law firm. She's an absolute maniac. Okay? And now the party is going to come down to Jerry Dishman being the leadership, or Andrew Dale being the leadership. Joanne McKinney is in the mix here somehow. So we're going to be talking about Jerry Dishman, Andrew Dale, Joanne McKinney. You know what? Again, political parties at the local level are ridiculous. Yes. And it could always be worse. I could live in Newcastle. You're exactly correct. Let me tell you, I'm not much happier with the parties down there either. Okay? They're all kinds of insanity. Okay, what's going on with Greg York and what's going on with the parties down there? What's the guy's name? Tom Hyde. He's ridiculous. Okay, that whole mess. Political parties at the local level are nothing but drama and cesspool nonsense. So my message is to true conservatives. Matt Kantz just got screwed over by the Republican Party. And I guarantee you, wherever you are right here watching Matt Kantz, you're probably right in line to kiss the Republican Party ass all over again. And you need to knock it off. All right? We need to stop putting so much power into the hands and into the minds of these local political party leaders. They're not leaders. Quit calling them leaders. They're not public servants. They're not that. They're ridiculous losers that feel like they want to have some kind of power. They're the people that were bullied in school, and they, now they have a chance to exert some control. So I'm going to talk more about this on Sunday. I'm enraged because of some stuff I'm hearing from Madison County. I'm enraged because of some stuff I'm hearing in Delaware County. Ed Carroll's a joke. Russ Willis is a joke. And I'm only going to back people trying to take those people out if they're going to be better. If they're not going to be any better, then I don't want them to win either. All right. Happy Valentine's Day. No show tonight. No show tomorrow. Good night. God bless. See you Sunday at 9 p.m. Bye.